the same page. This person might also really want to have a family, but don't let your dark thoughts win, because I do think for a lot of you, you are manifesting connection, which again could be very, very good. Very like you and this person are very like, you might not be like perfect for each other, but you like it can really work. But what I feel like could sabotage it is if you allow your dark thoughts, fears, being overly judgmental, maybe judge them too harshly. This could really sabotage it, but I don't think it will, because like for a lot of you, you're hey Scorpios, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing your reading. Actually, let's step into November. I'm recording this early morning. The energy seems as good as we can get right now. So watch this video, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We have Moon and Mars and Scorpio when I'm recording this. So hopefully we'll try to channel to the most positive energy we can for November. And happy upcoming birthday, guys. Links to everything are in the description box. All the private readings. My tarot course is available for streaming for just, what was the price? I forgot. I think it was $55. We set it for only this month of October as a birthday gift for Scorpios. And yeah, let's get started. I feel like I want to use this too today. I kind of need to get more decks. I mean, I have so many decks, but I get bored very easily. Yeah, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. So very, very interesting energy right now with Mars being in your sign, Scorpios. Of course, you might feel like you have a lot of passion. You might feel like you have a lot of energy. Be careful to not, burn out with this, because you might push yourself a little bit, kind of like, how you say this, push to the limits, something like this. So could be a good thing, but again, to be careful too. We have here round and round. We have milk and honey. We have breathe. Let me take one more. We have here TikTok. So for some of you, you might be feeling like it's time to take care of something. I'm hearing. What could it be? It could be maybe like you are finally, like I feel like you've lost your patience with something. And you are like, okay, I'm going to take care of this issue or of this goal or this thing that I want right now. It's like you're becoming very aware of your time. You're becoming very aware of also maybe people who waste your time. Like you are, nobody's going to waste my time anymore kind of thing. You could be just becoming very aware of how you spend your time. Actually, we have Venus in Virgo now. And we have Mars and Scorpio. And of course, I'm using tropical and not sidereal based on what I'm saying. I think it makes sense, right? Because in tropical, Mars is in Scorpio and Venus is in Virgo. And you can use whichever system you want to use, because every system works if astrologer knows what he's doing or she's doing. Okay, like it's not like that system is more accurate, that not. I actually find, just like quickly want to mention this, that for mundane astrology, which is world events and things like this, like Jyotish could be very, very accurate. But again, if we like horoscope of countries, for example, things like this could be very accurate, up to details. Like I've been learning from some people, like the mundane events astrology, like I'm mind blown by how some accurate things are. But also Western works just as accurately. Depends also how you use it, and with dates, techniques, things depend on that. Now for me, and this is just from my experience, I've been doing this since I was a kid. Okay, I grew up with parents who were into these things too. I find for our personal lives, so when we are not talking about world events, countries, things like this, but for our own personal lives, in my, again, experience, in my opinion, Western is much more accurate. So for me, if I was gonna see like a suggestion which one to use, if you are looking at world events, countries, things like this, Jyotish and Vedic, it can be very, very accurate, again, given we have people who know what they are doing. But Western is just as accurate, maybe for specific times, dates of events. Like Jyotish could be honestly very impressive, but then again, it depends, all of that. For personal life, for your boyfriend, girlfriend, finances, again, in my opinion, and I've used many different astrologers when I was growing up, different techniques, I find Western more accurate, especially evolutionary Western, which is what I practice. Just wanted to mention this. Anyway, so you're becoming very aware of how you use your time. And yeah, what I was going to say with this is that Venus in Virgo Is like gone are the days of Venus and Leo when we were overindulgent, overspending. Venus was square in Jupiter for a lot of us. We spent so much money on some stupid stuff, like, and we couldn't even explain why are we like so overindulgent, whether it comes to food, raise his hand, whether it comes to different things. I mean, it was not bad, but I think with Venus and Virgo now, we have this very different energy where we're becoming much more aware of like, okay, time to eat healthy, time to really be cognizant of what I'm doing with my body, time to clean up my apartment, not just like, consume whatever, but like really become organized. It's great energy for that. And especially with Mars and Scorpio, which is sextiling this energy, you have the energy to organize your life, I actually bought a book, Mary Kondo, what is it, decluttering, something like Magic of Tidying Up. I have yet to finish it, but I made the first step. Again, I highly recommend it, especially after such solar eclipse in Libra, like I said in previous videos. If you can right now, get rid of, purge things that you no longer want to take to the next, chapter of your life, right before your birthday for most of you, but even those of you who are rising in Moon and Scorpio, great time to do this, like really get organized. Become very aware, what you give energy to with breathe. This is like a great time right now also for yoga, meditation, really good. And I do feel like for you might get very busy, in the sign of, in the time of November, but even this already applies in October when I'm recording this. There's a lot of things you can be grateful for. There's a lot of things in your life I feel like maybe you took for granted before, but now you're really awakening to appreciation. Simple things, like where you live, your home, like even if it's not yet the greatest home and you can have a better home, still like that home that you have, like notice something about it. Is it the spaciousness that you really started feeling now? For me, for example, every time I go back from vacation, even though like, okay, whatever, vacation could be nice, still you usually are in the hotel, right? And the rooms are relatively small. And like every time I come back, I'm like, oh, my space is actually so good. I have so much space, and being very appreciative of that, right? Or even it could be you live in a small space, but like could be tiny, but maybe it's very cozy. You're alone there, you're safe. Like everything depends on how you look at it. And I'm just you're getting much more appreciation. And from that, your blessings multiply. You really do feel like you cannot procrastinate with something anymore. And again, apply this as it resonates. I feel like some of you are like, okay, it's time for me to go. It's time to me to figure this out. I cannot waste any more time. And we have here loyal heart. So you have a person, you have orphans reversed. You have here a person who is really there for you. And again, it doesn't mean that your relationship with them is ideal, but I feel like they're really there for you. And for some of you, you used to feel like very lonely, very abandoned by others, and you don't feel this anymore. This card showing up reversed. You have somebody who is very loyal to you and who is really like, I feel like for a while, maybe you and this person didn't say much to each other. I don't know what it means. But now it's like this person's helping you really ground yourself in here and now. And again, I feel like this person or you might have been observing each other for a while before you got together. It's romantic for most of you, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe it's friendship. Sometimes with friends, we like follow each other on social media for those who have it, or just neighbors, say hi, or like whatever, see each other in the coffee shop, but never talk. And then I feel like there's a moment when you really start talking to each other. So it could be different things here. Also, something I'm noticing here is, of course, the crescent moon. So we just had the new moon eclipse. And usually, actually, this is a spiritual technique. Pay attention to when you see the crescent moon for the first time. So for some of us, it's going to be like tonight, maybe tomorrow. Depends where you live. The moon is going to become visible. Pay attention to what's happening with you, like any kind of omens. When the moon becomes visible, what's happening? Like usually I pay attention if there was a specific person I saw, or maybe I saw like specific colors, an animal of some sort, there was a specific message somebody sent me. Maybe I was eating dinner, maybe, I don't know, I was like having a yoga class, maybe like I got some news or something. Pay attention to whatever surrounds you, whatever happens right in the moment where in the evening you see the new moon with the naked eye for the first time. This is actually something that's also for you personally telling you of the events you need to pay attention to. And again, if you see something maybe you don't like, don't get scared. Just be cautious of that, and you can do what you need to do, basically to take care of yourself. We have here a new life card, which of course, this is your solar return. This is your birthday. there is a new cycle for a lot of you that's emerging. Let me take just one more card and we'll go into tarot. Yeah, for a lot of you, right before your birthday with the Yin card, this is like, slow down a little bit, receiving, being more in your feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, like being in your feminine energy, a little bit like the world might whisper around you, giving you some signs, what to pay attention to, what to do. And of course, it's funny, but we have clean it up at the bottom. So yeah, for a lot of you, there is something like almost like for you needing to organize your space, maybe clean up in some kind of way. Maybe it's just in your head, like you're cleaning up some junk, you know, we can have it in our head too, right? Like to start fresh, to start this new beginning. Alrighty, so let's go into, I was holding this other deck. Where did it go? Oh yeah, this one. Let's go into your tarot, guys. 3 of Cups keeps popping up, so there might be, of course, it could be your birthday celebration, Halloween, Dia de Muertos, also the one I really like this holiday. Let me see. First row you, second row your person. We have here, ooh, you're showing up as a Chariot card. I feel like you are really, I'm hearing that you stopped beating around the bush. I don't know what kind of bush we are talking about here, but I'm just feeling like basically you're very specific about what you want. Some of you could have planets in Cancerian, because I'm seeing, it's a combination, I'm seeing Chariot with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups here has dogs near her. So Star Sirius, which is in the constellation of Cancerian, again, if we go by tropical, is connected to dogs. Queen of Cups is also connected to Cancerian too. So some of you might have placements right around 13 degrees, 14, 13, but anywhere really from 10 to 15 degrees of Cancer. So we also have here Justice, Libra placements. We have King of Pentacles. Let's see what else. November. We have here, ooh, 10 of Pentacles, do stay, and Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles, and of course, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So you guys, November, you're gonna be happy, I feel like, with money, very much. Your person, Knight of Wands, passionate feelings towards you, King of Swords. We have 4 of Cups. We have 10 of Cups. We have Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman. For some of you, I'm just saying, again, obviously it's a general reading, but just need to say this, again, just for some of you, maybe for all of you, I don't know. But I feel like for some of you, your person is going to be really like doing something to treat you nicely. And again, I feel like you might not even suspect this, but I feel like they will impress you with something. It could be a gift. Maybe they will spend a lot of money on you. Because I'm seeing here, like you're receiving and this person is giving. So you're connecting with somebody who will be very generous towards you. And I feel like you don't care much about this, but this person will want to prove, almost like either show you something, prove you something. They will want to see, like, they will want to be like, hey, I have so much to give to you. Because I see this person, I don't, like with the Hangman in this deck, he has like this money falling out of his pockets, but I don't think this person is losing money. I think this person is spending money, and I feel like this person is likely to be spending money on you. Again, don't often see this in your readings, unfortunately, but today we have somebody who wants to take care of you financially. All right, so let's talk about this. Chariot with the Queen of Cups. You right now, like your heart and your mind are aligned on what you want. What is it you want? You took some time to make some decisions. And I feel like you're being fair. For some of you, you're passionately, you know, you're doing something very passionate way, but I feel like it's very fair. Like you're fair, you're not unfair. You know what it means. You're fair, you're not unfair, Scorpio. It seems this way again, based on these cards. Again, with Judgment card at the bottom, you took some time to think about something, to assess all possible ways how something could go, and you decided. You're like, I know what I want. I know what I want. Yeah, that's what you're saying. As always, noises, but okay, so what else I was gonna go here? And I feel like for some of you, you might exude the kind of confidence, the kind of fire that might be triggering to others. But again, you have to remember, as always, that like I personally feel very, like I'm a very non-confrontational person. I just want to chill, to be honest, like chill and enjoy my life most of the time. Like really have zero interest in any kind of conflict whatsoever. But, you know, it's like sometimes I feel like, again, you might trigger others and you might feel very uncomfortable when it comes to defending yourself, because it's like I personally, again, feel not the most comfortable when I have to experience confrontation of any kind. Not that I can't, and that's the thing. Like when you awaken, you know, the anger of a Scorpio, that can be like, you know, devastating. But the thing is, like, try to avoid this by all means. And I'm getting that for a lot of you, you just have to be kind of cognizant of that. You are exuding confidence, self-love, power, like really the word, like think about the word power. And I feel like this word represents you. This is actually Scorpio. Like if I could describe every zodiac sign by one word, Scorpio would be like the one I would use word power for, not any other sign, honestly. Like the word power, I would specifically use only for Scorpio. Like if again, I can only use it for one sign. And again, people have different relationship with power, right? Some people are fascinated by it, some people are threatened by it. And I'm just getting that whatever you see, even if there are situations where like you don't feel the most comfortable, maybe somebody's like trying to, you know, test your boundaries, push your boundaries, you have to be confident in taking care of yourself, choosing yourself, and protecting yourself. Like, again, for some of you, you might have Mars actually in Cancer. That's my placement too. Like you might feel sometimes triggered when you have to defend yourself in some kind of way. And again, I'm not saying that there's any kind of situation like that coming, but I just feel like you exude a lot of power, and I feel like it does trigger others. And yeah, basically what's advice here, let me see. Advice here, I knew Five of Swords was gonna come out. Don't engage in low vibrational energies. I know it's hard. Like I recently had this stuff where just randomly, like usually for me it's like, don't want to really give examples, but like, you know, for like feminine energy that triggered, right? So let it go. Don't let it be the defining experience. Again, what I said in your previous readings recently, very important for you to maintain your focus. What is it exactly? Look at this, the Magician. What is it you're focused on? What is it you're creating? And of course, the Pentacles, you know, a lot of these things don't really matter. Like, you know, it's a waste of energy. Focus on material rewards, not in terms of like, oh, focus on just money, but focus on improving your life, improving the life of people you love, you know, making things better for yourself, for the world in any way you can. Not on petty things, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like for some of you, okay, so for Scorpios, we just had new moon solar eclipse in Libra. I'm seeing for Scorpios, actually, there's going to be some kind of decision that goes in your favor. So it could be about job, could be about something, I don't know, something like that involves maybe house, something like this, a decision I see being made in your favor. Also, I see there's a lot of abundance for you guys. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles even here. Especially, I feel like for most of you, you might not feel it early in November, but as we go closer to the second week of, second week or second half, I was gonna say, for some of you, second week, you will start feeling that abundance pouring in. Like really where, you know, and I'm not just saying it, you know, to make you feel good, but like you really feel this energy of abundance where everything in your life becomes on point. You really start seeing how you're well dressed, you know, you have everything you need. If you want to, I don't know, maybe start a project, get a new job, get some education, you have, like, even if it's not necessarily cash that you have the resources to make it happen. So whether you have investors, whether you have access to like financial aid for those who are going to school, whatever that is, like I just get that you get resources to make your dreams alive. And for a lot of you as well, this is actual like income, money. For some of you also, you have a partner who is very supportive. So it's looking pretty great. Let me clarify this card a little more just to tap into energy of abundance more. King of Pentacles, the World. Yeah, this is big, like for a lot of you. After, I feel like what was the disappointment turned into happiness. I don't know how. So maybe like you were disappointed by some financial even situation earlier this year, but you turned it around. Like it happens most of the time with Scorpios. You turn everything around. Exactly. Like it may be even for some of you, there was a heartbreak. There was something where you felt not happy, but you doubled down on your work. You got a new job. Somehow, again, you turned things around in your favor. So pretty great. Anything else for Scorpios? Let me see. Let me see. I want to take one astrology card for you. Yeah, 11th house, the edge. So this is Virgo. Of course, you have Venus in Virgo, which is bringing you more gains. It's bringing you also more positive interactions with friends, community, groups. Of course, channel this energy in the best way for you. But yeah, I'm getting like there's a lot of success that's taking place right now. And I feel like with Aries card, which is your 6th house, you're busy with work. You're busy with workouts. Everything 6th house, which is your daily routine and stuff like that, and it's bringing you this abundance too, because I guess your focus shifts into a more positive direction, something like this. Now let's look at your person. So they get the Knight of Wands, King of Swords, Four of Cups, and of Cups, Pentacles, Hanged Man. So I feel like this person is very passionate about you. With the Knight of Wands especially, they are super passionate. They might be obsessive. They really want you, like, especially for those of you who maybe it's a relatively new connection, but it doesn't have to be. This person is like, you set them on fire. I feel like you like really makes them feel like, you know, when you have this passion, when you just like, I don't know what sign they are. They could be fire sign, of course, air I'm seeing too, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like they feel so passionate about you. They are almost surprised for whatever reason themselves. I mean, don't be surprised. Scorpio's pretty hot, right? Give a big thumbs up. So let me see. Yeah, and I feel like you set their soul on fire, but it's also in a very soulmate way. So it's not just physical. It's almost like this is bringing them, it's like the kind of passion that brings them awakening. Look at this. You have Judgment to Death card. They really feeling your Scorpio vibe. So I don't know why I can really explain it, but I feel like your Scorpio energy, you know, that very intense, passionate, sensual, sexual, like it's giving them that vibe and they're fully feeling it. So I don't know what their placements are, like obviously it's general, but yeah, they are feeling it. And I feel like with the King of Swords, they might play it like a little bit cool, like, you know, they don't want you to see that they can be so, I'm getting like easy. But I feel like it's a masculine energy. But they almost don't want you to see that they can be so easy. So they will try to act like serious with you. But in reality, I do feel like they see you as an ideal partner. And they're worried. What they're worried about? Ace of Swords. They're worried about whether the way they communicate is good enough for you. Oh, I'm seeing for some of you, you and this person don't speak the same language. But meaning... it's very random. Maybe like, I don't know, you're American and they are, I don't know, like from other country, or like, I mean, I don't know, just for some of you. But again, maybe they're like, again, whichever country. So there might be that. But again, for some of you, it's just like you could be a very confident communicator and they might not be. And they're thinking how to express to you their feelings while still being like, I'm just gonna say how I hear it, okay? Just like, it's very funny. They want to see how they can express their feelings and still be on top. Like, this is how I heard it. I don't understand really how it makes sense or not, but they want to be on top, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. Five of Wands, and we have here the Moon. And they are actually somebody, they could have like Mars and Moon conjunction in their astrology chart. Again, doesn't have to be, but I'm getting like they are very passionate person. Look at this. Yes, Devil card, very passionate, a bit obsessive even. Six of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you, okay, Ten of Wands with a Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be some kind of change you both experience if you go with this connection as a result of it. And with the Four of Cups, I feel like for some of you, you're still kind of like, should we go here? Should we not? But I feel like, again, for you in the second half, especially of the month, second week, maybe. I'm not sure what it is. With 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Hanged Man, this person will really, for some of you, you will be discussing moving in together, is what I'm seeing with 10 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like this person wants to give you money. I don't know why. 2 of Wands. Oh no, sorry, it's 3 of Wands. Especially if any kind of travel is concerned, there's going to be very positive news about that. Like I see. Okay, so for some of you, they will invite you to some kind of very nice trip. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe this is how it works with like spending money, whatever. High Priestess, Temperance, because they feel a spiritual connection with you, but also with the Hierophant, it's almost like you light up their world and they want to work for it. And they want you to see that, like, they want you to see with the 7 of Wands to 6 of Wands that there is nothing to fear, that they love you and you're the one. My gosh, what kind of reading is this? It's like for a lot of you, this is something that happens very fast, and I think this is the reason, like, some of you are, oh my god, is this person love bombing me or something? Like, is this person just, you know, being all nice? And like for some of you, you don't trust them yet. I feel like you want to test them. You're like, is this sustainable? Because it feels very passionate and almost like comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, can I trust this? Okay, we have here the Master in Tibet, become the master you seek. And we have here, climb the spiral ladder one step at a time. Okay, the way I'm seeing this is like, make up your own mind here with this person. Yes, they could be very passionate and they might like get into this very fast. Take it one step at a time, literally, as this card says, because I feel like it's very, let me see their intentions towards you. Chariot, they want to pursue you. Yeah, they were serious about pursuing you. Yeah, like I feel like, you know, Chariot with the Ace of Pentacles, they have a serious intention here. They want to really take a chance on something here. Again, you're defensive, they have defensive sides too, but I do feel like this is the person who, like, honestly, I do feel like they are attracted to you physically very much, but I don't think it's just that. I don't really think that's the case. Like, that's, for some of you, again, it showed up in one of your previous readings, you're like not sure how to make it work. Do we have the future together? So why do you question the future together? 6 of Wands, Temperance, Tower, Hierophant. Because you don't feel very stable and you really want commitment only. I feel like you want something serious only. And with the 6 of Wands, you're wondering if you're just some kind of challenge for this person. They might be popular in some way. But I feel like it's a very good alignment for you guys. Look at the star, the star and 2 of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, I don't feel like this is bad. I feel like this person is genuine. Anyway, we'll take a look to the extended to see everything. We'll keep going with this as always, and link to the extent is going to be down below. Thank you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll talk soon. Bye.